Hi everybody, welcome back to the English Danny channel. I'm Teacher John and I'm here to help you become great at learning English. If you haven't already, if you're a fan of the channel, please subscribe, okay? It really helps us out a lot. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that I think is very important because a lot of people don't know the difference between these two words. And these two words are whose and whose. So already you can see that part of the problem is that they sound exactly the same, right? But they actually have very different meanings. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at how they're different. All right, so let's start by taking a look at the word whose without the apostrophe. Whose is a possessive word. Okay, similar to his or hers or ours. Okay, whose is possessive and it means like of whom or of which. Okay, and it is used mostly in questions, but it can also be used in a relative clause or a dependent clause. All right, so let's take a look at an example of using this word in a sentence correctly. For example, whose paper is this? It has no name, said the teacher. I want to know whose paper this is, said the teacher. All right, so you can see that in these two examples, whose is a possessive word. We're not using who and then an apostrophe s because that would be incorrect. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's talk about why using who apostrophe s is incorrect here. So whose who apostrophe s is a contraction. Okay, it's not a possessive word. It's just a contraction of who is or who has. Okay, and you can use it whenever you would use who is or who has. So let's take a look at how we can use this in a sentence. Okay, so for example, who's going to see a movie tonight? Really, it means who is going to see a movie tonight. I have a friend who's never eaten cheese. And in this sentence, whose is who has, right? I have a friend who has never eaten cheese. All right, so now we're going to look at a problem where you have to choose the correct answer, okay? And it's just choosing whose, right, who apostrophe s, or whose with no apostrophe. So let's go ahead and let's look at the problem, okay? A, whose idea, okay, who apostrophe s, whose idea was it to go to the park on a cloudy day? Or B, whose idea, no apostrophe, whose idea was it to go to the park on a cloudy day? And the correct answer is B, whose idea. Okay, no apostrophe. And this is because it's a possessive word. We want to know who thought of the idea, okay? If we choose A, then it must be a contraction. So can we say who is idea? No, we can't say that, okay? So B is the correct answer. All right, and now we have one more question, one more problem, all right? And it's the same thing. We're just going to choose the correct answer. So let's take a look. A. My sister is a person who's easily angered. Who, apostrophe S. Or B. My sister is a person who's easily angered. No apostrophe. Well, the correct answer is A. All right, and this is because there is no possession in the sentence. Okay, we're describing the person, and for this we can say my sister is a person who is easily angered. Okay, so we can use a contraction where we use whose. All right, everyone, that's our video for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to the English Danny channel. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. If you really liked this video or found it useful, don't be afraid to leave us a like. All right, thanks a lot.